sabon.
Well, as you can see, the steps are now done in the front as well. Well, sitting on my new steps, these little buggers. I've got our chickens out today for a walk around the place. George and his hens and a few others, so they're wandering around a little bit, getting used to the freedom outside the chicken run. You know my interest in artificial intelligence. You've seen my videos on super AI that I've made, also a video I made on creating my own app with avatars. I was looking at a program yesterday, BBC program. I've put it onto my Facebook page now as well for those to look at it, which talks about AI. It's a panel, 4 guests, with the presenter is Malcolm Fraser, BBC presenter. But it's a debate talking about the forms of technology coming on stream. And one of the topics was creating your own avatar, so your avatar can actually do your job while you're playing golf or whatever you're doing. I mean, basically that's what it is initially been created for. Excuse me, guys. Oi, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oi, what are you doing? No peace for the wicked, as they say. Yeah. You little monkeys. Yes, this technology, look, it's been around for a long time. It's just getting better and better and better, where you can now create self-like avatars of yourself, and they look absolutely lifelike, real in all aspects. And obviously the danger with these are you can, some politicians can get copied of saying things they shouldn't say with their voice. Everything is worked into this technology these days, and they were discussing it and how it's being used in a positive way, how it can be used in a negative way. I mean, I've always been looking at it from a positive angle, because I've always said, well, look, you get your online avatar working for you and doing your work for you. I mean, obviously you're telling people it's your avatar, but you then have the opportunity to get more work done, expose yourself to more people, and enhance your workflows. I mean, basically that's what it can do. But there's an interesting discussion that came up on it, and it was talking to, and I've seen these before, talking to the dead, they used to call it, but now it's not so much talking to the dead as leaving your legacy, leaving your advice, where you can talk to people, people who have already registered digitally with their stuff, and they've created their avatar already, of course, when they're alive, and of course with their knowledge, with their information that they've gathered on the networks, platforms. They have the ability now to give feedback, even when they are not physically there, based on how they have been assessed on their previous work over the years, what they've done. So the advert was showing somebody, a mother and child, talking to her mother, who's no longer available, and talking about children. Call it, guys. And I'm not going to go into the depth of what was how they presented this, but it was just I'll let you look at it yourself on Facebook, on my Facebook, or you can find it on YouTube now on BBC. It was a production that went out this week, and the fascinating thing about it. Hey, shut up. The fascinating thing about it is how super AI can enhance it and make it go further. And I'm thinking along the lines of, talking to your great-great-grandchildren or your great-great-grandchildren talking to you. Let's be clear. That's what it's more about. You then have, you have the ability to share your wisdom, your thoughts, your ideas as a family member on what life was like in 2025. And they're looking at you, and it's probably 2125, 100 years later or so. But you are in a position. It's like sharing your memoirs. It's like sharing but you're giving more than that now. You're giving advice because they can interact with you. They can ask you, hi, great-great-great-granddad, what do you think of this? And I don't think there's anything sinister about that at all. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think it's just using advanced technology to enhance and bring these things forward in life. It's probably a better way of learning we're not very good at learning from our history. Human beings have been terrible at learning from its history. This may be a good way of learning from history. One of my greatest mentors in my later life of working was my dad. We used to have regular phone calls at least once a week. I was in Dubai, he was in the UK, and we would talk all kinds of things, usually work-related stuff, issues, problems, and although he was not any way connected to any of my work or industry, he could still listen and he could still give thoughts and advice to me, which I found very, very valuable. And I often say, even today, what would Dad have done in this case, or in that case, when I'm dealing with some particular problem, some particular issue? So now if he was an avatar, I'm thinking about it. If he was an avatar and I was going to talk to him about something, would I feel it difficult to deal with? No, I wouldn't. I would feel it perfectly normal, perfectly okay, because that's the way I feel about technology. The sad thing, I don't have very much video recording of my dad, never mind about talking to it, but even video recordings, and we have some videos. We don't know where they are. My sister's been looking, my children have been looking to see if we can find any, so I could just put them all together as a video, so I could see him and hear his voice sometimes. But with this, you physically can have a conversation with him. You can have a conversation about the past, you can have a conversation about the future, you can have a conversation about lots of things that make life so much more fulfilling. That's my view. I'd like to hear your thoughts on it. Give me your thoughts, that'd be most interesting. Okay guys, doggies, let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Let's go and... Come on, puppies. Come on. Good girl, Luna. Puppies, come on. Come on. Little buggers.